Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to this podcast. I'm really glad to be here again. And I want to do a really new topic that is going to be dating. Even though I said that I wouldn't talk a lot about dating on this channel, I think this is what I'm meant to do. This is what is calling me. So I think I might just try it out. I think that many of us are really weak concerning men. And it can be really triggering sometimes when we hear this kind of topics. When you see some YouTube videos with a lot of tough love, you're like, oh my god, she's judging me, I don't feel really good, and all this stuff. So I'm not really here to judge, I'm really here to help. And most of the stuff I talk about in dating, I've been there myself, so I'm not judging, I'm just telling you, like an older sister that already had the experience, that sometimes you're just wrong. So this video will be the exact topic is you wouldn't do it for a friend, so don't do it for a man. I just wanted to talk about inner work, about ourselves, about self-love. But to be honest, most of us are dating. If you're not dating, we are talking about men during the day, or there are men approaching us, so maybe we don't really know what to do. It doesn't matter if you're a virgin or if you're doing like you're trying to be celibate. It doesn't always matter. I guess you have a man in your life. And yeah, so just let's get started. So what I wanted to say is that most of the women I know are lazy. For some reason, we are so lazy, especially if we have winter in our countries. When winter is coming, you have to have a really good stuff to tell me and make me out of my house. Like there is no way I get out of my house when it's freaking cold outside and I go there and just to go and smile or have a bad experience. So most of us are really lazy. We are always sleeping, always eating. For some reason, we are all the same, I guess. No, most of us are like disciplined and go out and work out and all this stuff. But we are lazy by nature, we have a 28 days cycle. And on this cycle, we really need to rest a bit more than men. It's scientific stuff. I'm just not saying that just because I've seen this in my environment, okay? So we need to rest a little bit more. And sometimes when your friends are here telling you, let's go there, let's go to the restaurant, come to my place and cook, or whatever they have as a plan, sometimes you just say, no, I can't, I have to do something for my mother, I have to, you always find an excuse. And when it's your man, he's here, like it's literally 11 p.m. and he's like, come to my place, and you're already dressed. In a heartbeat, you're dressed. It already happened to me. I didn't have that much girlfriends back in the days, but whenever they were planning something, I was like, oh my god, no, I don't have money now. No, I have to do something for my mother. I don't know why. I would have an excuse. I didn't want to go out. I was a little bit introvert. I was an introvert. And when it was a man, for some reason, he was like, yeah, it was 2 a.m. and he was like, let's grab a drink. And I was like, okay, yeah, come and pick me up. So yeah, I know what it is. And for some reason, I just don't know why I was treating myself this way. Why I thought it was okay to be treated this way. And sometimes it will drive me banana. It will drive me crazy, but I would do it anyway. I would be like, oh my god, he told me he would pick me up at 2, it's 2:30, this guy is a nass, he's not coming and pick me up, he's always late, oh my god, I want to kill him. And he just have to show up. He has to show up. And I'm already happy. I'm like, oh my god, no, I apologize, I didn't meant to be that how can I say that, like that mean with you. Like there is no point being that nice to a man and not nice to your friends. You wouldn't even do it for your friends, you do it for your man, what you call your man, but he's just a male being. You don't even know if it's a man. A man yet. Some of them are boys, and it doesn't matter if he's mature or if he's in his 50s and all this stuff. If you think that dating older for men to be more mature is a good idea, you're literally wrong. Like there's men, they don't really grow up as we do. So if you think that dating an older man will help, you're probably wrong. I'm not telling you that you're all wrong, because most of them are mature, at least they have responsibilities. Most of them were married or had children, or they just have to pay their rent, they don't live at their mother's anymore. Most of them, I say, because some of them do. So don't think that because you date older, you're not like I'm not talking to you. If you wouldn't do it for a friend, don't do it for a man. I will tell you what, going out really late, when you have school, or when you have a job, when you have something to do the next day. When you have something to do the next day and you just go out with a man just because he showed up and all this stuff. Thinking that because he's not worthy but he's nice is okay. Like, I get rid of my friends so easily when I see that they all have a toxic behaviors and all this stuff. But when it's a man, now I've changed. But back in the days, when it was a man, I was like, oh, he's nice. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. You wouldn't do that for a girl. Now, because he's a man, you think that because he's like loving you, he's a bit caring, that's okay. Just to be dealing with some crap. It's not, I tell you. Him telling you some stuff, breaking your boundaries, like being, I don't know why, but I'm not really into physical touch in public. I'm not talking about like really mean stuff, like really mean and explicit stuff. Just only holding hands is already a lot for me to be doing in public. So if he's breaking your boundaries, it's not really like strong boundaries. I don't have like high boundaries, to be honest, but like trying to touch my hips in public, trying to kiss me in public, I hate that. And doing this just for the sake of, I've seen that in High School Musical. I saw that on a series, on TV series, people going out together, and sometimes, I was even getting jealous when I was seeing a couple. I was like, okay, when I will go out with my man, we will do the same, show everyone how much we love each other. You don't have to do that. You wouldn't do that with your friends. Like, I didn't like all the loud friends. I was playing, being loud, being annoying to other people, getting attention from other people. But when I will get back home, I would be like, oh my God, why did I do that? It was so embarrassing. I wouldn't do that with my friends. I cut that. I cut this crap. I was like, no, I don't want to go out and be with a loud person who's trying to grab attention, male's attention, just by shouting for no reason, like all this pick me, trying to show, oh, I'm not wearing makeup, like shouting, I'm not wearing makeup in the mall just to get some compliment. This kind of person who's like literally pick me. She's trying to please other people. Like, I wouldn't be hanging out with a girl people pleaser, girl who are like trying to get attention or trying to show to everyone in public for the sake of, no, I don't care about what other people say, I don't care about what people think, I don't care about judgment and all this stuff. Most of the men do that. Oh no, you don't care about what other people think. Come and kiss me, come and let me touch your hips when you don't even have a ring on your finger, and I haven't bought anything for you except McDonald's. You know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't do that with a friend, so don't do it for a man. I really want you to wake up. I really want you to wake up, because in the beginning I didn't want to talk about dating, but I think that this is what is losing women nowadays. Like the polarity and the dynamic between feminine and masculine and between men and women is like literally, I don't want to say any bad words, but it's like, I'm sorry, but fucking our brains. It's fucking females' brains. And when they think that they have the career, they have everything, a man shows up and they are losing everything because they don't know. They don't know how to be treated. They don't know how to treat themselves. They don't have any self-control. They don't have any self-love, either self-confidence. Just be aware of what you're doing. If it was a friend telling you about this, how would you tell her? How would you advise her? This is what I usually do. Because when it's myself, I just allow myself to do crap. But I'm like, if it was your best friend, the person you like the most on earth, how would you feel of her going out at 11 p.m. with a man telling her to grab a drink? She didn't even have dinner. You want her to have a drink, but in the middle of the night, like, I can't pick you up. You're already late. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. It doesn't even make sense. You're freaking pick me. Like, you're literally suffering. You wouldn't even do that to your friends. You wouldn't even do that with your friends. If a friend of mine, like a girlfriend or even a male friend, tells me, I will just come and pick you up at 11 at this time, at the time I was doing this with dating. I'm talking about dating like it's several people, but it's the same person. um, if a girlfriend will do that to me, I would just not answer. I would just not answer. She could just come to my place, knock at the door for several hours. I would never answer. I would just be either blocking her or just not show up, not answering. I would switch the light off for her not to find me. But when it was him, oh my god, I'm in my pajamas, I was ready to sleep. I would just wake up in a heartbeat, do my makeup, do my hair, find my cute outfit, and just go out. Wait for him when he's already late, and I just try to do my best, like to be ready on time when it's like 2 a.m. Everyone is sleeping in in the house. Oh my god, it's just a story time to tell you that you're not alone. Maybe you feel so stupid when you see this kind of stuff. You don't even like dare trying to ask questions in the comment section. You're scared of like being bashed by other women, treated as a pick me. But I'm not gonna insult you. I'm not gonna insult you. You might be a pick me now. It doesn't really matter. It's not that bad. But you just have to open your eyes and just to change, to understand, to be self-aware, like be aware of your situation. You wouldn't even do it for a friend, you're doing it for a man. I don't know if it's your hormones, I don't know if it's the fact that you didn't have a father, I don't know if it's the fact that you never felt love when you were younger. You know, sometimes when you're in middle school, when you're a teenager, men don't really pay attention on you, and whenever they start being caring, they do a little things and you go crazy. You're like, oh my god, he replied to my message. Oh my god, I don't know how to act. No, you're freaking worthy. You are the prize. And I know you hear this everywhere. You hear this maybe every day. And I was hearing the same. And you know, when I did my video on I stopped dating, I didn't felt like a prize. I was like, I wasn't a pick me. I was getting some stuff out of the relationship, but first I wasn't getting what I wanted. And when I was getting what I wanted, it always felt weird for me to get some stuff. And also it always felt weird for me to ask for something when it's literally what I want. It's literally what you want. It's like going to college. You want to do med school, but you start doing botanics. You start doing something that has nothing to do. You get a marketing course when you wanted to be a gardener. There's no point, you know. You have to realize, and I'm like, I've changed so much. Sometimes I was just entertaining this Dusties because I was bored. I was like, okay, let me entertain this Dusty. Let me talk to him on the phone and all this stuff. I wouldn't meet them. But those people who were disrespecting me, I was like, do I abort the mission? Do I still try to talk to him to get maybe one drink? Or no, you don't really care. If you want to go to the restaurant, go to the restaurant with the one who has the money. Or go by yourself. You can freaking afford to go to the restaurant. Why are you waiting to be spending time with a freaking Dusty and you are just accepting all this crap? I have so many story times to tell you guys. But I will make a video on that about the mission because, oh my god, you have to know your self-worth. You have to have self-worth. You have to understand your worth. I've already made a video on know your worth and at taxes, but I also make a video on about the mission because sometimes, you know, you are spending so much time, losing your time for no reason. But I can't judge you because I've been there myself. I was like, okay, I don't like this situation, but I'm not getting out of it for some reason. I'm freaking weird. I was freaking weird. But yeah, I'm sorry. Calm down. Let us calm down. Tough love doesn't have to be that tough. But please, I beg you. If you wouldn't do something with a girlfriend, if something would annoy you, if it was a girlfriend, don't do it with a man. At least do that. If ever you're a pick me, be a pick me, do your stuff. If you wouldn't accept it from a girlfriend or from someone from your family, someone you like so much that you don't have the nerve to tell them they are playing you. You know, sometimes when it's your mother, maybe you're accepting some stuff, but when it's your sibling, like your sibling telling you, oh, it's 2 a.m., come and grab a drink, you'd be like, what the hell? Go to sleep. You know, this kind of person, you wouldn't mind telling them the truth. If they were doing this to you, how would you accept it? If they were telling you, let's go for a shopping spree, of course you'd said yes, you know? So just question yourself, self-awareness, or always think before acting, please, I beg. Anyway, I talk a little bit, I was shouting, literally shouting, but it's really important, a really important topic. So thank you so much for listening to this one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video to someone who needs it, and see you in the next one. Bye!